And then you want to just go ahead and connect that. And I'm using single player commands again, so you'll be able to see everything better. And connect it up here, as well as spawn everything, of course, like so. Okay. Next row over, you need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 redstone repeaters, all set to 4, and connect it up here as well. Now, when I was making this originally, it took a lot of finesse to figure out the delays on everything, because if one of these clicks is off, it will not come back down properly. So it was a big hassle. And I'm sure there's better ways to delay and set this up, but I'm still learning, so you'll have to excuse me. Next row, sorry. You just need 1 redstone repeater set to 4. And goes up, and you want to break that one. And the last one, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 redstone repeaters, all set to 4. So mostly everything is set to 4, with the exception of a couple. But those couple are really mandatory that they be set properly. Okay, so let's connect this up. Like so. Okay. Let's break that. Sometimes when I break the lever, it sends a signal, and I don't want that to happen right now. And let's connect it to a button just to test, see if I have everything hooked up properly. I heard the button go off way too fast, but yeah, it went off way too fast. There we go. Let's see. There we go. And it goes back down. So this is the simple setup. Not simple, yeah. It took me half a day to figure it out. This is the setup to get a 4-piston elevator to go up and then down. Now, of course, when I was building this, I figured, well, once you're up, if you don't want to go back down, how do you do that? So I put the 2 pistons that push you in. So let's do that right now. Let's put those in. I want regular pistons for this. Not there. There we go. And then you want to hook them up with redstone torches. That way, they're open by default. So, and then you will need to hook up the part that controls that in sync with the buttons. So. Now the way I remember this part is there's a 2 wide hole here, and otherwise there's just redstone going around the entire circle. Let's hook up the bottom button first. So redstone repeater set to 1, and I'm just going to go ahead and pull out of here. One set 1 to 4, 1 to 1, and another 1 to 1 to make sure the signal goes all the way to the top. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and connect it right now. Of course, you can keep these blocks underneath, but I just find it more appealing when they're not here. Okay, so and then another one, like so. Okay, and you want to make sure to break the connection there. so it won't get interrupted and mess everything up. Okay. Now let's set up the buttons, because until I do that, I won't be able to hook up the upper setup. So let's do that. Put a button right there. And button right there. Okay. So as for the second part, you want to make a 3x3 donut, if you want to call it that, because there's a hole in the middle, with redstone repeater here set to 3, this one to 1, 4, 4, and 4. So once I connect that, you'll see what I mean. So the signal is going to come out of here, where the button is. Travel up here through these two redstone repeaters and go immediately to the right and turn these off, pulling that in. Of course, the time is not going to be long enough, so I made it so we'll delay the signal turning off longer by these 3 redstone repeaters. So it keeps, as soon as this signal that goes straight into it ends, these take over. Now, let's hook up the bottom button first. I can go ahead and break that off. Yeah, just do that. Honestly, I've actually done this, tried to record this tutorial quite a few times, but each and every single time something went wrong. So I've actually learned, almost memorized this entire thing. It is quite ridiculous to me that I was actually able to figure this out, or even attempted it. But now that I'm going through it again and again, it's starting to make much more sense to me. So redstone repeater here is just to make sure the signal goes far enough to reach everything. So I'm just going to hook this up to the button, and I'm going to hook up this one as well. So I just need this to connect somewhere with it. Where exactly doesn't matter, as long as the signal is long enough. So let's do this. Okay. So that should be it. Let's quickly test this. But first, let's block off some walls to simulate somewhat of a house. Let's make this a little bit larger. Easier to see. So, for the first level, you'll have an indent here. Just put wood planks there. And there. So your first level you have to go inside. For the second level though, once it closes, it should be flat with the wall. So with no problems there. Okay. So let's go to level 1. Make sure I'm not flying to test this. Press the button, push me up and over, and then when it's done, I can press the button, it moves out of the way, and I go down right before that goes back in. And there you go. That's how you set up the 4-piston elevator Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please rate, or like, and subscribe, and I'll make sure to post more tutorials like this for my piston house, or if you'd like me to attempt to make anything else, please let me know. Thank you, and have a good day.